Good day. Jeremy Queering here. Um, I am showing you a little bit of what is called thought field therapy. And that's right here. Thought field therapy, Callahan. So, this is a non talking form of therapy. And there's a little caveat here that the person who taught me this, um, it's a self help tool for symptoms of trauma or any symptoms of anxiety and things like that. It's meant to bring our nervous system back down to feeling more level, more balanced, and it's by tapping certain points of the body. And I'll give you a quick look at the points of the body where the Callahan techniques, is what they call it, are um, are here. So the beginning of the eyebrow, right up here, outside of the eye, right here. And if I take off my glasses, you'll see the bags under my eyes. That's okay, right here, where that bone is, kind of thing. Collarbone. There's under the nose. I skipped a couple. Center of the chin, and there's the collarbone points here, or you can go across to here. This is an interesting one. The area of sore spot, or here, I guess it's a mirror. Um, about 10 centimeters below the armpit. You can either go across like this or on the same side, which either one is fine. There's a little finger. Sometimes they call that part of the gamut. Here, here, index finger. Sorry, that's not called the gamut. The gamut spot is between the knuckles here of the ring finger and the pinky. So right in here is the gamut, and you just tap it with one or two fingers. Um, I tend to tap it like this. Sometimes with something we call a reversal, you go to the side of the hand, right here. I like to tap it with my full four fingers on it, but you can do it with two, one, whatever works best. Um, so those are the points that we hit, and here's the what's called the algorithm. They call it the algorithm, but really it's just going down. You identify what's bothering you. So a target memory, it could be a trauma, a phobia, an anxiety. So let's talk about, let's say, this morning I'm thinking about scheduling, and I'm terrible at scheduling, and I have really difficult time, and it tends to bring up a lot of anxiety for me. Um, so what I'm going to do is think about scheduling and how I become frustrated with it, or how I am afraid of missing things, important things, and things like that. So I'm going to concentrate on that while I'm doing this. It's bothering me right now. If I look at number two, it's called the SUDS rating. This is the subjective units of distress scale. Don't worry about that. We'll just call it a rating of disturbance from 1 to 10. I would call this about a 5 right now. I'm pretty tense about it. So I'm going to tap my eyebrow 8 to 12 times. So I'm going to go right here, 12. Under the eye, 12. Under the arm, 12. Collarbone, 12. And then it says self-administer the 9 gamut series. So I go right here between the pinky and the ring finger. So I'm going to keep tapping this while I do this. So eyes open, I'm looking straight ahead. Eyes closed. Looking down to the right, looking down to the left. Now I'm going to roll my eyes one way, roll my eyes the other way, and hum a little tune. Doesn't matter what it is at all. And then I count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to hum a tune again. And then I repeat steps 3 to 6. So 3, tap eyebrow, 8 to 12 times. 12, under the eye. 12, under the arm. 12. Collarbone. Oh, there we go. So that's that one. Let's try the other side just for fun. 12 on the eyebrow. 12 under the eye. I'm going to switch over here this time. 12. Collarbone. 12. And then I'll do the 9 gamut series on this hand. So eyes closed. Eyes open. Looking down to the right. Looking down to the left. Circle one way. Circle the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I repeat steps 3 to 6. Eyebrow. Under the eye. The arm. Collarbone. There it is. Now I take a look at my SUDS rating again. Yeah, I don't feel a disturbance about it. I know I still struggle with it, but I don't feel disturbed in my body about it right now. I'd call it, I'd say I'm at about a 1. I was feeling it about a 5 before, and I do feel it about a 1. So let's say, though, that it wasn't working for me. I would tap the heel of my hand right here. And so on the heel of my hand, I start tapping that, and I'd say aloud, even though I still am disturbed by scheduling, or I still feel anxiety about scheduling, I fully and completely accept myself. So I'm going to do that. Even though I still have a huge amount of anxiety about scheduling and keeping assignments, or keeping schedules straight, I still fully and completely accept myself. I'm going to try it on the other hand just for good measure. Even though I still have difficulty with scheduling and really dread accidentally missing something, I still fully and completely accept myself. Sometimes I do just this part during the day when I'm thinking about something that's really bothering me, and I want to fully and completely accept myself, because when I do that, it's kind, right? I'm operating in self kindness, and it also prevents me from um, making my symptoms worse. It actually makes my symptoms a lot better. But I don't know all the mechanics. I don't know how the brain works with all this kind of stuff. But all I know is that it works in a very subtle way, and it doesn't. It's when you can't talk, and I have difficulty verbalizing when I'm really tense and anxious. So doing this has really helped me to be able to go through different things that were really difficult for me without knowing how to express it. And then afterward, I found expression. I was able to say what I needed to say later. So this is kind of it's a cool way to non-verbally reduce your anxiety, and also work through some things um, for the better. All right, so that's it for now. I hope this works for you well. And please feel free to refer to this anytime. If you lose the link, let me know and I'll send you another one.